Hubert and Digger are here as we take a look at the highlights of Uconn's third national championship in Houston and Reliant Stadium. Brad Stevens and Butler back for the second consecutive year, and despite their poor offensive performance, that is a remarkable accomplishment as Calhoun with Kemba Walker trying to win a third national championship. Kemba going strong and drawing the foul.
Well, very few chances in transition, but you can see Kemba, when he gets out into the fast break, it's very difficult to stop him getting to the hoop.
Under 5 minutes to play, Butler's having all kinds of trouble scoring. Shelvin Mack hits one to tie it at 19. And though they shot just 22%, Digger, late in the half, Mack hits another.
This is the one that puts them up at halftime, 22-19, but they only shot 22% with 6 for 27 in the field. Great move, arcs it, makes the three. But then the second half begins.
Hits it right over Donnell Beverly and started the second half. Butler could not hit anything. When the Huskies down by 4, Walker hits a baseline jumper, 2-point game. Then Shabazz Napier, a wild-looking shot. Tyler Olander, who actually scored the first 2 of the game, kicks it out to Jeremy Lamb. That was his first 3 of the game.
Well, he started to get going offensively in the second half, and I mentioned that Uconn, look at the freshman. He's outstanding defensively, did a great job against Shelvin Mack, but he gets into the passing lane and scores in transition.
Uconn stretched it out to a 5-point lead. It's now a 7-point edge when Napier, he's fearless now. He'll make the pass. That's an easy one to Lamb for the layup, and Uconn was starting to get it in a little bit of a working margin. There goes Kemba showing off. Uconn has it to double figures.
That's a 20-3 run to go up 39-28 in this situation, and boy, they don't let up.
I'm sorry, you're mistaken, Digger. That was not a 20-3 run. It was a 20-3 crawl. 20-3 scoot, maybe, but it was certainly not a run.
Nevertheless, they're up double figures.
There were no runs in this game. You see, that is the first points in the paint that Butler had in the whole game. Took him nearly 34 minutes to score in the paint. Next possession on the inside.
Alex Oriaki, he played the best of anybody. A double-double, 11 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 blocks.
Napier's good for one of those a game, isn't he? My goodness. The Butler bench disappointed, but what a remarkable performance by the Bulldogs just to get here again, and time will run out. 53-41, a combined 94 points by the two teams. 3 teams in tournament history in the championship game have scored 94 more by themselves, and there was jubilation in stores. They didn't care if they scored 53 or 153, as long as they scored 1 point more than Butler on this night, and they did. They are celebrating a 3rd men's national championship in stores as Uconn, the champions of college basketball, a 32-9 season, finished with a 53-41 victory over Butler. Kemba Walker with 16 to lead the way. Jeremy Lamb had a dozen, most of his damage coming in the second half.